Hi, I'm Brianna.
And hi, I'm Abby. Today we are interviewing Mr. Holley, who is a veteran. Mr. Holley, how about you give us a brief overlook of your past life?
Okay, certainly. My name is Edison Holley. I was drafted into the United States Army in 1971. I went through basic training at Fort Jackson in Columbia, South Carolina. I went through the basic training, which is about 9 weeks, and after I completed basic training, I attended AIT, Advanced Individual Training, specializing in personnel. After that, I attended 2 weeks of leadership school, and from there, I was sent to Vietnam. Prior to going to Vietnam, I had 2 weeks vacation. As I said earlier, I went home. My mother had taken ill, and the day I came home from Fort Jackson, she had passed, and that was a difficult time. So after her funeral, I guess it was about a week later, I went to Vietnam. That was pretty much it.
Okay. How is the military different today than when you were in the military?
The difference, I would say, is that when I went in the military, I was drafted. Today, the military, you have to volunteer. It's a volunteer army. And I would say it's much smaller military than in the past in terms of numbers of service people serving in the United States Army. I think every year is shrinking, so, but that's pretty much, I would say, the difference, the two major differences.
Thank you. Was it upsetting to leave your family, and how did you feel to be back home?
Yes, it was. When I left, like I said, my mother didn't necessarily want me to go, but I was drafted and I had to go. But she took it very difficult, and because she took it very hard, I took it hard to some degree too, I would say. But after that, I got through the basic training, went to Vietnam. I came home, and it was sort of I was happy to be back home, to say the least.
Thank you. What was the toughest part of your job?
I would say basic training was the toughest part of my career. Going through 8 weeks of vigorous training, both mentally and physically, was challenging and tough. So I would say that was the most difficult part of it.
Thank you. Was there something special you did for good luck, or did you have a good luck charm?
No, not in particular. I basically relied on my faith and my religion to get me through it.
Okay. Do you keep in touch with the people you served with?
Yes, a couple of my buddies that I served with in Vietnam, I keep in touch with them.
That's good.
Yeah.
What did you do as a career after the military?
Well, after the career, like I said, I attended the Elizabeth City State University. I got my bachelor's degree in social service. I wanted to help others. I was employed with the state of New Jersey under the Division of Developmental Disabilities. I worked at Johnstone Training and Research Center in Bordentown, New Jersey. The population I worked with back then, I think it was around 77, 78, 77, 70, around 78. They were, part delinquent. Some of them were delinquent, and the others had some form of disability. And from there, when Johnstone closed, I think in '93, I went to New Lisbon Developmental Center, and I worked as a unit manager there. I was in charge of 2 different cottages, and basically I served the individual with developmental disabilities, which was very rewarding to me. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
And I retired, of course, in 2007.
Did you make any close friendships while in the service?
Yes. Mm-hmm. A couple of my buddies I'm still in touch with that I served with in Vietnam, as I said a little earlier. Yeah, so I do.
What does being a veteran mean to you?
Um, it means that you put service before yourself to protect and defend this great nation of ours. And it's like a family. It's like you have goals to work on. You know, you have values that you have to live by. Honor and service is very important. It means a lot to me.
Thank you for sharing a little bit of your life service with us.
Thank you both.
And thank you for being in the service.
Yeah, thank you.